ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Weston Racing, and in today's video we're back for another episode of Monster Truck Diecast News Weekly. We have changed things up a little bit in this series. If you're wondering why this episode is a bit late, it's because I was busy cooking some things up. Instead of your standard news video like we've done before, we are completely revamping the series to include more stuff, I guess, to make it more interesting and to draw in more viewers. So with that being said, this series is now cut into 3 parts. I'm just going to tell you right now, it's the first part talks about all the new stuff that's coming out. Second part is all the news headlines, and then the third part relates to real world stuff. You'll see what I mean when we get there. We'll explain it when we get there. But like I said, this video is going to have more bulk to it. Y'all are going to have to let me know in the live chat and in the comments if you like this new format. If you don't, maybe we'll go back to the old one. If you do, then we'll stick with this, because I just wanted to fluff up these videos more and make it to where we drive more viewership and stuff out of it. Just that way we can get, more people in the live chat and talking and just, looking at all the different stuff we got going on here. But with that being said, let's get to our first segment of the video, which is Hot Drops. This segment is dedicated to checking out all of the new stuff that has just started hitting stores. For Greenlight, I myself can tell you firsthand that the new Greenlight Greatest Hits collection has started hitting stores. I myself have found them, and I gotta say they look absolutely incredible. The Gulf Oiler Super Special looks fantastic in person, but I gotta say my favorite one of the whole set has to be Excaliber. I mean, come on, look at how good it looks. It's so clean. Excaliber definitely takes the win. I did not find the Excaliber Chase though. As for Hot Wheels monster trucks, the big ticket item hitting stores right now for them has to be Series 2 of the Trophy Champions. We got Scratch Attack and Rhinomite both showing up in gold in Walmarts and Targets everywhere around the country. Some Walmarts anyways, mine doesn't get them. And then for Spin Master, we've got absolutely nothing. We are in a Spin Master drought right now. Literally the last thing Spin Master related that really was hitting stores, if you don't count the Sparkle Smash that just came out for the Superstore, was the Wave 6 of the race car packs was the newest thing. And let's be honest, those came out weeks ago and started hitting stores. I don't know what Spin Master's deal is this year, but they somehow are even worse than last year when it comes to distribution. This year has been absolutely terrible. So on that sour note, let's move into our next segment and actually talk about some positive stuff. Segment number 2 of the video, the headlines. This is what you all look forward to, taking a look at all the new stuff that's coming out. And we got some pretty cool stuff coming out this week. Starting off with Greenlight Kings of Krunch. We are celebrating a very special monster truck birthday this year. You all know what it is. It is Bigfoot's 50th anniversary. And on top of that, Greenlight with I'm pretty sure this would be their 5th or 6th release in the beginning of this year, which is very unlike Kings of Krunch. We are getting an exclusive gold Bigfoot number 1 in gold. And I gotta say, I'm not exactly the biggest fan of this. I don't think it looks all that good, but it's still cool though that they're celebrating at least. So yeah, if you want to pick this up, as you can see, it is a pre-production sample. This isn't what the final thing will probably look like. And I have no clue where you're going to be able to get this. This one might be an online exclusive, but I still think it's really cool. You should definitely check it out because it's pretty awesome. Especially if you're a Bigfoot collector, you'll love that one. Moving on over to Monster Machines. I was going to include Monster Machines in the Hot Drops section because they did just have a new truck drop, but I forgot to, so we're just going to cover it here. Monster Machines has a brand new truck that has just dropped. The Canadian Monster Truck Tour, that I cannot remember the name of, with Wadded Up and Bucking Bronco, had some pretty crazy reveals this weekend. A new paint scheme for Bucking Bronco being this weird black light design. I'm really not sure what they were thinking with this one. It's kind of hideous, I'm not gonna lie, but that's fine. It's whatever, it's for the kids. But they did debut a brand new truck in general, this being the brand new Robo Shark truck. Our, what would this be, 5th or 6th shark monster truck that we have in the world now, in the real world, that is currently running. And Robo Shark, same day, within an hour of the real truck day being revealed, the Monster Machine was revealed for Robo Shark. And I gotta say, I don't know. I feel like the body color is a bit off on this one. Also, looking at the real truck, they got the rims completely wrong on this. I don't know, man. It's just further fuel to my fire that Monster Machines are not that good and that they are just overpriced slop. You know what I mean? I don't know. I can make an exception every now and again. High Roller was a really good one. I bought Tailgater because I literally saw Tailgater in person and I love Tailgater. But this one here, Robo Shark, this one's just disappointing. Body is the wrong color. Rims are completely incorrect. Like, the inaccuracies are insane. To be fair, I don't think Lionel maybe did not have any pictures to go off of, so I will cut them some slack there. But at the end of the day, I don't know. This is just why they could have waited. They had to have it same day. I don't know. It's weird to me. Anyways, that's Monster Machines. Let's move on over to Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels actually has a couple of items I want to talk about, starting with a canceled 5-pack. I was on the Target website last night looking for new stuff, and I spotted something really weird. The Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Critter Crashers 5-pack had at one point a completely different look, because it was called the Critter Crashers 5-pack, or I think it currently is. But if you go on the Target website and look right now, there is a picture for a Savage Smashers 5-pack. As you can see in this picture, it features the Camo Invader, the OG Carbinator XXL, the double pack exclusive Dodge Charger, and most interestingly, El Superfasto. 4 really hard to find trucks, honestly. Those are 4 that are not easy to come by. But not only that, as you can see, it has an exclusive variant of Bionic Bruiser. And you can tell that this is not an edited image because you can see all the truck logos on top of the box. You can see Bionic Bruiser on the side of the box with the render there. This is legit. But what's going on here? Well, as you can see, it was meant to come out in 2023, yet it didn't. The Bionic Bruiser here was completely canceled. We never got this version of Bionic Bruiser, nor this 5-pack, because the real Savage Smashers 5-pack is what you're seeing on screen right now, featuring Gold Roger Dodger, Black and White Bone Shaker, the original Piranha, and the original Night Shifter with an exclusive Cage Rattler. I'm going to be dead honest here. This is a downgrade. I originally thought this 5-pack was pretty cool because you were getting like 2 OG trucks, 2 cool variants of, one cool variant of Bone Shaker, 1 cool variant of Roger Dodger, and then you get the awesome exclusive Cage Rattler. But now seeing what this 5-pack was originally meant to be, I'm actually kind of disappointed. The original 5-pack that they were showing for this was way better than this. I don't know. It's kind of disappointing. I wish we could have got that Bionic Bruiser, but hold that thought, because we very well might. Our final headline for this video when it comes to news stuff is that we have even more Hot Wheels Monster Trucks mainline trucks have been found. So back on the Hot Wheels wiki, we have even more, this being 5 brand new trucks that are apparently joining the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks mainline for 2025. And they are, as you were about to see on screen, Team Dino Bigfoot, 2 School, Team Shark Great Bite, Bigfoot, and Bionic Bruiser. A lot of questions need to be asked here. Why are we getting Team Shark Great Bite when we already have Great Bite coming in the main line? That's a bit weird to me. Yet we have no sign that Rageosaur is happening. We do have Team Shark Great Bite as well as just a standard Great Bite. So it makes me wonder if it's like a chassis design or something, because at the same time we have Bigfoot for Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live, which I presume is going to be the standard Midwest Madness Bigfoot. And then we have Team Dino Bigfoot, which makes me skeptical if it's that orange tired one we saw at the Toy Fair. I don't know. 2 School for Totally Tuned is pretty awesome because that's the series where all the trucks look hand-drawn. The paint schemes look hand-drawn with pencil. That's pretty exciting. And then Bionic Bruiser, absolutely zero information on that truck as of right now. I'm hoping it's that blue one from the multi-packs. If we could get that back, I would be so happy because, like I said, that variant of Bionic Bruiser is pretty cool. Also, how cool is it the Bionic Bruiser is sort of like come back to life? You know what I mean? Hot Wheels abandoned that casting for like 3 years, and then out of nowhere, they're just like, you know what? We're going to bring this truck back. The Monster Jam Superstore has something brand new. It is called the 2025 Autograph Book, as you can see here. It absolutely ticks me off to an incredible level that Autograph Book, the Monster Jam logo, and this entire design is not centered on this. This is driving me insane. I cannot believe that they did not center this up. But basically what it is it's a book that you can use to get autographs from all your favorite drivers. And not only that, it comes with stickers. So you can get stickers of all of the different truck logos, which looks really cool. And not only that, you can also get the trucks themselves as stickers. So if that's your jam, no pun intended, go check this out. It is $20 on the Superstore, not counting shipping and tax. But with that being said, that is the end of our news segment. we have a breaking news bulletin. I literally just finished recording the video and these popped up. Series 2 of the Spin Master Monster Jam Mud Blasters have been found/revealed. I don't know what you would say. So let's cover them real quick. We know Sparkle Smash is a thing. We've seen that before. The next new one in Series 2 is Dragon, as I suspected, because Spin Master loves Dragon. So Dragon is here as well. Also, you can see we've got the brand new packaging design on these, which is pretty cool. Dragon joining the Mud Blasters with a very fascinating chassis design on that one. I can't complain too much because these Mud Blasters kind of just went crazy from the start, so I can't complain. We have Son of a Digger as well. I don't like the tire color on Son of a Digger. I am just going to throw that out there point blank. Do not like the tire color on Son of a Digger. It is really ugly. And then the fourth and final Mud Blaster has got to be one of the weirdest choices I could have ever suspected. I mean, seriously, throw it out there. Your predictions right now. What do you think the fourth and final Mud Blaster is? Is it Monster Mud? Earthshaker? That would make sense. Earthshaker, right? That would make sense. Maybe it's, Avenger. That could be cool. We didn't get the new El Toro Loco. That would be pretty cool. No, it's Whiplash, a truck that has not ran in years. I'm not like upset about this, but like I'm just really confused. Out of all of the trucks you could have chose, you chose Whiplash. All right, whatever. Like I'm not gonna be too mad about it. I guess that's. I like I said, I'm not going to be too mad about it. It's still Mud Blasters. That's still awesome. I like Whiplash, don't get me wrong, but like, again, out of all of the possible choices that they had, why Whiplash? You know, that's so weird. And it's time we move on to our final segment called Real World News. This is the big one here because we are going to start taking a look in the Monster Truck Diecast News series at real world monster trucks that we could possibly get in diecast form. So basically what this is it's basically if a new truck debuts IRL, we're just going to look at it here. That's all it is. All these we're about to look at are new trucks that basically exist in the real world. Now, because this is a new segment, I want to go back in time and look at some that were revealed a while ago and then work our way forward to the modern day. So starting off, we're going to take a look at our first truck here, which is the brand new Iron Warrior. Now, this is not a very good picture, but as you can see, Iron Warrior is now on a trophy truck body, and it features a blue body instead of the orange body that had been running for a while. So it's kind of going back to that original blue body. I got to say, this one's pretty cool. I think it's kind of barren, though. It definitely needs like some sponsorship stickers or something on it. It's kind of barren, but I don't think it compares whatsoever to its counterpart that was revealed at the same show, the Trophy Truck Black Stallion. This looks so good. I cannot get over how good this looks. Quite frankly, I think this one's much better than the Iron Warrior because at the end of the day, both of these trucks are cool, but they are missing something. I do think this one uses the body a bit better. And, you know, sadly, we couldn't get a picture of the front of the truck, but trust me, this truck looks fantastic on the trophy. The Black Stallion just looks so good on a trophy truck body. And it reminds me of that era in which King Krunch and Gunslinger and Stinger and Nitro Hornet all ran trophy trucks. It just looks super duper cool. Speaking of King Krunch, the new King Krunch design also goes crazy hard too. I'm not going to lie. I kind of forgot that King Krunch was even a truck that still existed IRL, but I got to be dead honest. This is probably my favorite of the trucks that we're going to look at for this week in this new series. This looks so good. It's not even funny. It's cool to see King Krunch on an SUV again. It's been like literally 2 to 3 decades since the last time King Krunch ran an SUV. I could be very wrong about that, and I apologize if I am. But it is really cool to see King Krunch on that new design. And I just, man, that paint scheme goes so hard. It's so awesome. So yeah, King Krunch looking really, really good. Moving forward to the stuff that we saw today. Actually, no, we got one more, and then we're in the present day. So we have, for the Monster Truck Insanity Tour, a new truck called Next Level. And this thing actually looks pretty cool. My one complaint about it is that, like the complete opposite of Iron Warrior and Black Stallion, I think this truck overuses its design. It's just, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like, I like the logo on this side. I like the overall design that they're going for. It just feels a bit too cluttered. And I don't know why. because it looks fine, but there's just something about it that just screams a bit too cluttered on the paint scheme. I am going to push all that aside, though, and just say that this truck also looks fantastic. I love the way this looks. I just love monster trucks in general, so it's hard to find one that I won't like. But yeah, I'm curious to see what you guys think about all these new trucks in the live chat while we're talking here. And yeah, this is the final old one that got revealed a while back. Let's take a look at all the new ones now that just got revealed recently. Starting with, we already saw him bucking Bronco with this new blacklight design. I'm going to be dead honest, unlike the first four that we looked at, I do not like this at all. I really don't. Bucking Bronco was already a tough one for me because the truck was very kid-esque. It was a very goofy looking truck, but this new cartoonish paint scheme really doesn't work for it, in my opinion, just because I get if they would have gone, you know, super duper colorful, but I don't know why they went like vaporwave on it. It's kind of strange looking. You guys will have to let me know what you think. I don't know. I'm not really a fan of this. I think it's kind of weird looking. And then, of course, we've already looked at him too, but we have a Robo Shark, the brand new shark joined in the waters. And I'm going to be dead honest with you guys. Like I said earlier, this might unironically be one of my favorite shark trucks that exists IRL. I really like this. I think this looks cool. I think it's fun. It kind of reminds me of Cyborg Shark from Hot Wheels, but I think it's interesting because it's what I think Cyborg Shark was missing from Hot Wheels. Because in order to be a cyborg, you have to be half organic, half robotic. Cyborg Shark from Hot Wheels was all robotic. This is that cyborg look. Hot Wheels' Cyborg Shark was not even a cyborg. This is a cyborg, and I think this looks super duper cool. Well, it's a cyborg if you believe that the actual shark parts are organic shark parts and not this whole thing is just a robot in disguise. Transformers, all right. But yeah, I don't know. I think this is really cool. And like I said, it's what I think Cyborg Shark was missing. So I think that one's really fantastic. I can't wait to see more pictures of that in the upcoming weeks and see what it looks like. We have Jekyll and Hyde returning with the split paint job. Jekyll on one side and Hyde on the other side. It's pretty cool to see this truck back too on the split paint job. It is a bit different. It's not the exact same split paint job, but it is a bit different. And yeah, it's super duper cool. I've always thought Jekyll and Hyde was a pretty underrated truck just because the colors work really, really well. The theming of the truck works really, really well. It's super cool. And yeah, that one was awesome. And of course, the teammate to Jekyll and Hyde. This one was huge. A lot of people were looking forward to this one. It is the 30th anniversary Bounty Hunter. And I both love and hate this because it looks so cursed, but it also looks so good at the same time. It's that classic paint scheme and chassis and tires on the new style truck. It looks cursed, but I can't help but absolutely adore it. This 30th anniversary Bounty Hunter looks fantastic. And I have been doing a terrible job this whole time because I've been meaning to talk about these trucks one by one. I don't see Black Stallion and Iron Warrior getting diecast anytime soon. King Krunch could maybe get a diecast from Monster Machines. I don't think it's super likely. Bucking Bronco, that new version, definitely could get a diecast. The Monster Truck Insanity Tourer truck, I don't really see that one getting a diecast release. Jekyll and Hyde as well. Jekyll and Hyde probably won't get a diecast release because we've already gotten a pickup truck Jekyll and Hyde, so that one's probably not going to happen. As for Bounty Hunter, though, I 100% could see that getting a diecast release from Monster Machines. That one's probably going to happen. And then we got one final new truck. Again, you're probably noticing that these videos are now a lot longer because of these new segments, and I apologize for that. Except I kind of don't. But yeah, we got one final new truck we need to look at, and it is from Monster Jam. Well, Monster Jam Tour. It's from Team Tomfoolery. Excaliber has a new paint scheme, and I gotta say, this looks so good. If you don't know what this is meant to mimic the original 1970s Excaliber, and it looks so good. Of course, this is at Denver in Powerfield at Mile High, where I went to my first Monster Jam show last year and got absolutely soaked in the rain and watched nothing but a spin out mud fest the whole time. And then as you can see in this picture, it is nothing but blue skies. There is not a single cloud in sight. Absolutely insane show. Apparently Adam Anderson put on an insane freestyle, all of this, and I'm just sitting here like, really? I get to witness one of the worst modern day Monster Jam shows, and then within the next year at the same venue, it's like one of the best shows of the year. What nonsense is this? That's just my luck. All right, I'm not going to lie. I was literally in the midst of, I just got done recording and then I stopped to go check out Facebook, and there was the huge breaking news about the new Mud Blasters, but there's also a new monster truck in real life as well called Basher for the Monster Truck Z Tour. So I had to include this. I'm just going to be dead honest with you guys right now. I kind of like how basic the truck is. I really do. We will not be getting a diecast of this. No shot we ever get a diecast of this. That is not happening. But what I will say about this truck is that, like I said, I like how simple it is. I like the yellow roll cage actually looks pretty cool on this truck. I'm not going to lie. My one complaint is it doesn't have a front end. You know, I'm not really a stickler. If a truck doesn't have a tailgate, that doesn't bother me. If a truck doesn't have like a grill or something on the front end, that just looks super weird to me. I don't know. So yeah, that's my one complaint. Other than that, I actually kind of like this truck a lot. I love the old-timey feel to it, how it just feels like if you Googled monster truck and then this is what popped up. It's cool. I like it. I'm just going to say it. I like it. But yeah, everybody, there you go. That is it for Monster Truck Diecast News Weekly. Let me know of what you think of the new segments and everything. I'm going to slim them down. Like I said, they're new, so I'm not used to making them. But I'm going to work on slimming them down. I'm going to work on making them nice. And I hope you guys like the 2 new segments where I'm telling you, like, hey, these are in stores. Go look for them. Or the other segment where it's like, hey, look at this new truck that's running IRL that we could maybe get a diecast of, you know. You guys are going to have to let me know what you think. And I will keep working on making this series better and better. 2026, I'm thinking about adding a face cam to this series so you guys can actually physically see me. I think that'll be fun. That's definitely something to look forward to. And with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next Diecast news video. Good day and good news.